Hello everyone and welcome back to the Stone House. As you know, we've moved over to the other side of the house and we've started to do the demo and build things up over there, getting it ready for our master bedroom, bathroom, kitchen and everything. But what we did this weekend was probably one of the biggest projects I've ever done, and it all started from this picture here that Sarah's sister edited to this. Enough said, right?
You know it's kind of funny how a room full of things feels completely empty when you're not in the wings. How could I have known the fortune I would find, a peace deep in my bones, the beauty day and night, and you make anywhere feel like home. Home isn't where we live, it's living by your side. Oh, and I can't imagine any other way, the way our world needs your touch. You're touching every space, and how it makes any place feel like home. I guess I'm kinda lucky that when I hit a wall, I know I can climb up, 'cause you're the ground beneath it all. Anywhere feel like home. Home isn't where we live, it's living by your side. Oh, and I can't imagine any other way, the way our world needs your touch. You're touching every space, and how it makes any place feel like
Hey, Lil! The following video was kindly sponsored by CYCROWN. It's Sunday morning, Easter. We're not looking for eggs. We are putting together e-bikes, and spring is on the horizon. And what more do you want to do in springtime than ride bikes, right? It's a fun outdoor activity. So this has a 500 watt motor. Battery is a 48 volt battery. They say that you should get about 48 miles of range, which seems like a lot. Max speed is only 20 miles an hour, which makes me happy because the other one I've had was way too fast. This one seems more reasonable. It takes about 4.5 hours to charge it. and you can carry 330 pounds, which is quite a lot. And one of the nice features on this one is it has a foldable frame, and that's good for storing it, throwing it in your trunk, throwing it in your car. This one also has the fat tires on it. Those are really good for off-road and on-road, really. Just gives you a nice smooth ride. Talking smooth ride, the seat is also very comfortable. A lot of adjustments, a lot of things you can do as far as making this bike fit you and your body size and everything. One thing I really like about this bike is how easy it is just to turn it on. It's just a couple buttons to put your speed a little higher or a little lower. I also like that it does have a light. It also has a very loud horn. But it's known to be one of the best bikes that you can get for under $1,000. It's just under $1,000. I think the whole bike has to come out.
Whoa! It's already together.
Good. This might be a fast video. It doesn't look together to me though. That's everything out of the box. So
that's a nice box to play in.
Overall, I'm going to give the assembly 6 out of 10. It was fairly simple. They give you all the tools you need. I had a little bit of an issue here with the handlebars, but I did get it.
You don't have to remove it to charge it. Wait.
I just wanted to see what it...
That's big.
So this just plugs in, and then the port to charge is this cool little thing right here. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's got full power. 100%.
You want to try it out?
Yeah. So we're going to turn the machine on. Keys in there. Good. Turn it on. And if you're into biking, what is one of the things holding you back from getting an e-bike? I'd love to know. Legs are burning. Legs are burning. I can do it though, That's not bad. It's got good gears on it. So now I'm going to go down and I'll turn it on and I'll do the motor.
That's the fastest it can go.
5 is fast. 5 is fast. 5 is fast. So we're going to try out the motor. This is the steepest hill that we have on the property. And I'm going to try to go up it with no motor. I'm going to shut the bike right off. Bike is off. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to try to just go up it. This is the easiest pedaling mode that they've got. Oh, geez. Oh, no way. This is using just the motor and no pedaling.
Wow.
I'm not going to slam on the brakes, but... I think that's pretty much going to do it for this bike test here. I like this because it seems less like a bicycle. This seems way more like an off-road or an on-road, like not a motorcycle, not a dirt bike, but somewhere more on that side of things than a bike. It's very heavy. So even though it collapses and is easy to fit in places that are small, it's just heavy, kind of hard to handle. I think it's very difficult to take the battery out. That's one thing I really want to mention. I find it very difficult to take the battery out. Luckily, you can charge it while the battery's in. Overall, build quality wise, it's really good. I can't imagine bikes being made much better than this. I want to thank CYCROWN for sending me the bike to try. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and I guess we'll get back to some work on the house now. Please check out the link in the description if you're interested in a CYCROWN bike. No going back. Right? That's it. %5 chance of rain. Sunday, 9% chance of rain, 80. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, snow.
If I'm honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering the ruins, looking for a place to start. If I'm honest, I don't know who I am. All I see is a man who's waiting for a wake-up call. So won't you touch this heart that doesn't have a song to sing, and sing it to me.
So now that we've got this roughly into place, we're going to put the side pieces on and start building the side walls probably. Or we might go right to the roof. I don't know which one. It's hard to tell now because, you know, you got to trim it all out and stuff, but it looks, right now, this window on the left is going to look a lot lower, but we're raising that window up. We're going to be framing that window out new to match this one. But that doesn't look that bad. What we got going on here is we're trying to match the pitch of the roof best we can. The roof rafters of this current dormer are 2x4s, true 2x4s. We're going to use 2x6s just because I think it's a little better. But the problem with that is, like, if we don't take into account the difference of size, then I think you might end up with a little bit higher roof from one to the next. And so we've been doing this for probably 20 minutes, 15 minutes. I think we have the right angle for what it needs to be up at the very top. We're just using this 2x6 as a guide. So that looks good up in there with that angle. And then we just kind of eyeballed it over here for what we're going to have to cut out for a notch. And I think we have it. So now we just need to translate this to this board that we've already cut. Right? We've cut that to size.
Mm-hmm.
This should be the size that we need. And then if this one looks good, then we got to make 2 more. It's not too bad.
You know, it's funny. Sarah knows that I'm not a carpenter. I mean, she knows that I'm capable because I've done a lot on this house already, but she knows that I have no idea what I'm doing here. And yet she trusts me. I think I have 6 years of experience showing that I can figure things out. But this is kind of scary. But she never doubts me or acts like she doesn't believe in me. She just lets me go through my process. She listens, and it really, really helps build my confidence.
We're going to put that out there, and then we'll look at it from outside and see what we think. We'll show you. What do you think? Oh, you're so crooked. For those of you that thought it was crooked now, okay, how's that? It looks, I think it looks the way it should. Now you just got to picture, like, the trim, a trim board, and then how much siding you're going to see. I think it's going to be similar, but now, you know, if you think about it,
there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 pieces of siding that you see. If you picture that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
we've decided we're going to take that out and just lower the window framing thing. We're going to just lower it 1.5 inches. And I think that's going to make it look a lot better. It's close, but it'll be closer.
Explosions like a heartbeat. Yeah, my mind's keen rushes of emotion. Now let's do it again. There's sweetness and adventure without a venture. TV's got your monster on good reality. We are young, 'cause our soul is warm. Life's much more if we live it up. Life is all on schedule, but dead's forever. I send my
Okay, so we got close to done completely. I have to do 6 more inches of board. You can see where I'm missing some. And then you can see where the drips are coming in, because I didn't get the ice guard everywhere and it started to rain. I was on the roof and I could hear it coming in, and I was unable to get it done in time. And I left the camera out over there in the rain on a tripod. Seems like it's still working. That could have been a very big mistake. And it didn't rain a lot, so it's not a great test. But you know what? There's no drips. I gotta say that quiet. I swept because I wanted to see if I could, see a drip. There's no drips yet. I think there will be, though, because I didn't get the shingles. I didn't get the shingles really put back up in there really good. And I just can't believe that it won't leak. So we'll just assume that it will leak. Look how good this looks, though. This is framed out just like the other one. I don't know if it's the way you're supposed to do it. It's the way they did it. It's the way they did it. And it's worked for, 70 or 80 years. So they used a 2x4 for their rafter. And I went with a 2x6. No big difference. But look how good that looks. I even have nailers. I have some nails sticking through. But I have nailers. Ice guard on the left. That goes over top of my flashing. I zip taped the top of the flashing, because why not? And so that side's not leaking. And then, so yeah, I can't believe it's not leaking. Now don't forget, that window that I just put in is 10 inches higher on purpose. And we're going to be reframing the other one 10 inches higher and rebuilding the trim and everything differently down there. We want those windows a little higher. But holy moly, that looks, doesn't it just look great? That's unbelievable. This was big, guys, because I shouldn't be doing stuff like this. I am not this kind of carpenter. I'm a sand old wood, make look cool kind of guy. You guys are always like, oh, you can do anything, we've watched you for years. And then it's like, thanks, but this is intense. But that's it. We did it. Could not have done that without Sarah's help. She is such the most perfect gopher for getting me whatever and putting up with my crap, because sometimes I get stressed. And if she bought into that, then we would just probably fight. But she doesn't. She just is like, you'll figure it out. It's okay. Take a break. And I need that. I got stressed 2 or 3 times on this project because I'm like, I cannot believe that I'm doing this. But now that it's done and it seems strong, my blood pressure is not that bad. It'd be really actually kind of funny to take my blood pressure and show you guys. Like, that's it though. That's it. Have a good week, everybody.